to Jan's Views, a place where I share my views and listen to yours. Whether you are here for my artwork, live streams, shorts, or just for the giggles, please be assured I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you will enjoy your time here on my channel. I would be eternally grateful if you would give a like to the video, consider subscribing and, dare I ask, even become a member. So, without further ado, let's do this.
Hey, and welcome back to Jan's Chats and Reacts. I've been a busy girly. I've also been a poorly girly. But anyway, it's nice to be back, and it's nice to be doing something a little less serious, something that hopefully will make us all giggle and possibly go, oh no, oh what, oh no. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get this person up here. Here we have Peeder vlogging. So listen, guys, for those of you that thought that vlogging was like going out and about with your camera, showing different places, perhaps showing different people, and just experiencing life as an adventure, you've been mistaken. Vlogging is sitting outside on your porch in Indianapolis, just gobbling along, goggle, 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 because that's what Peeder does. So let's have a look, shall we? Right, okay, 19 hours ago, he's still wheeling them out, guys. He's still like dishing them out to his 43k subscribers, but his views are actually almost as bad as mine. Ha! That'll teach him. Anyway, so we've got this one. Let's get into it. Okay, all right. He's still got that awful hat. But anyway, my eye problems. All right. Pool drama. I've had it. I'm really tired of all of this. Pool drama update. What do you think, guys? What should we go for? Let's go for the pool drama, shall we? Should we go for this one? Let's see what the drama was. Do you think what happened? He lost his water wings, or someone dive bombed him while he was doing the breaststroke in the pool? Who knows? But let's get on with it, guys. So here he is. He's entitled this Pool Drama. All right, I haven't watched it yet, guys, so we'll watch it together. Yay!
Hello. How are you guys doing this evening? I actually didn't think that I would be vlogging this early.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just having a drop of water because this is just so exciting.
Because I thought that I would be spending the afternoon at the pool right until I had to get ready for our dinner tonight. But I will tell you about the pool in just a second. So I just got back from the pool. My hair is still wet from the pool. And
is that to prove to us that he does actually go in the water? You go in the water, Peeder? Okay.
I mean, I've literally been home like 5 minutes. So it's kind of crazy, like my day. Well, I got up and it was beautiful outside. And
if you've watched enough of his videos, you know that he always has to go through every single thing in his day. Like, well, I got up and then I went and made myself a coffee. I tell you what, I bet he doesn't even make himself a coffee. Anyway, let's skip along because I've got a feeling this is boring. I just want to know about the pool drama. I don't care about when you got up, when you went to the toilet, when you had a shower, when you didn't take the dog for a walk. I'm interested.
Video on a TV show or a documentary like right after I watched it because it's like fresh in my head. I have all these documentary or all these reaction videos that I want to do to TV shows, but it's been like some of them I haven't watched. And it's like Daryl Dixon I haven't watched in like a month. So
nobody cares. Right, let's move on. Where's this pool drama? Oh, guys, I've just realised this video goes on for 50 minutes. Yay. Yay.
If you want to go to the pool, you get up early in the morning, film 3 videos that quick, and in an hour and a half, you can have all that 3 videos ready to go and go to the pool, and then come back and film another video or 2. So that was good for me to know. But then I was like folding laundry, and I just kind of like was waiting. So finally, I didn't get to the pool until like 5 after 4.
So he spent all day, what? Folding laundry? Is that it? Anything else? Did you walk the dog? I bet you didn't. I bet you any money.
And I went up there, and one of my neighbors was like watering the plants. Who just texted me? One of my neighbors was watering the plants. Here I'm holding this coffee, and I took coffee up there, and then I just like poured it into one of these cups when I got
Oh my God, get on with it. Get on with it.
back. And she seemed real irritated. And
Oh, the neighbour. Well, I'm not surprised. She's always over at yours, planting stuff and like doing things at the front of your blooming chalet. What's it called? What's he living? Some sort of wooden building shack, is it? Anyway, this poor neighbour, she's always out there, you know, tending to his hostas and God knows what else. No wonder she looks a bit miserable. I bet she's thinking, oh God, I'm going to have to move. This man is too painful.
I didn't really get it at first. And then, because I could see her like on that, I could see her like pulling on like the hose and stuff like that. And my neighbor across the street, she did, so they have like each month, like somebody in like the landscaping committee takes a month of the pool. And so
for those of you that have never been here before and haven't seen one of these reacts that I do to this individual, welcome. Well, yeah, anyway. This is as good as it gets, guys, but I'm just trying to make it a bit more exciting because it's been a while since I've done one.
my neighbor across the street was June. This woman's July. She's very, very nice. And I was like, she's never frustrated. And so when I could kind of tell she was frustrated, I couldn't really, I was walking up. She was just, I could tell by the way that she was like pulling on the hose. And so when I got up there.
Really? So he can tell that one of his neighbours is cross because she's tugging on the hose. I'm not going to say anything rude, nothing, because I'm not that kind of girl.
There was like a mom in the shallow end with 3 little girls, and they were, I mean, literally all under the age of like 5 or 6. And I mean, one of them was like 1.5, and they had so there's a basket, like when you go into it's not a clubhouse, but it's like just, you know, this where they have bathrooms and.
Yes, we've seen that. When you did the tour of the pool, you went into this pokey little cubby hole where there was a tub, a basket with a few of those, like, what do they call them? Spaghetti things that you can throw into the pool and this, that. Yeah, we've seen it. Peter, we've seen it.
Changing rooms and stuff like that. When you go into it, to the right is the women's bathroom, and to the left is the men's bathroom. And then in the middle is like this wash-off shower kind of thing. Well, they keep this big tub of like toys that people have left for like years. So there's like...
Yeah, we've seen it. Get on with it.
Noodles in there and floats and...
Noodles, that's the word. Noodles. Thanks, Peter!
Goggles and all kinds of toys for kids and stuff like that. Literally the entire basket was like in the pool, scattered around the pool and whatever. And the woman was my neighbor was trying to water the plants, and she couldn't get around the toys. And every time she would like move the hose, like go to it, because it's like different areas of landscaping around the pool. And she tried to go to a different area, like the kids would like run towards her, and she was trying to be really, really nice about it. And the mom wasn't saying anything. The mom was like talking to this one girl in the pool, and she was like, so what do you want to be for Halloween? Oh, you want to be Elsa? Well, you are Anna. Now you can be Elsa and all this kind of stuff. And I just was like, so I was just sitting there. I was like, I finally was like, I said to my neighbor, I said, hey, thanks so much for watering the plants. And she was like, oh no. I was like, is July your month? Because I was telling.
Yeah, so you know what this is about. He's in there stirring. He wants to stir because we all know that Peter isn't over keen on kids. He's just not. So it's been proved throughout the years that he's not over keen on kids, and especially not kids that come to his area, and use his pool. It's not his pool, guys. He lives on a complex, or he lives on, I don't know what you call it over there in Indiana, but he lives in this place and there's a pool there. But yeah, Peter's not keen on the on the kids. Why am I laughing? Because he makes me laugh.
On her, my neighbor was June. She's like, oh yeah, July's my month. And so we were talking, and I said, well, I appreciate you doing it. I said, if there's ever a day that you can't do it, you need somebody to do it, just let me know. I'm always at home. And she's like, oh, that's right.
What? Are you kidding me? You're offering to water the plants at the swimming pool? Oh, stop it. You don't even water your own plants. You got your poor 90-year-old neighbour to hobble across the street to tend to your front garden. Just stop it.
Really nice to know. I really appreciate it. And I was like, yeah, no problem. But every place that she went, these kids would they were picking up the hose. And the mom wasn't saying anything.
Oh, right. So these kids, savages they were. Do you know, I remember that time when I was doing one of his videos, and his neighbour from Indianapolis was calling certain people savages. I was like, all right, I've got your number.
So there was another couple that was at the end of the pool, the deep end of the pool, and the dad was sitting on, and he was probably my age, and he was sitting on the edge of the pool.
So he was 65. Okay.
And they had a lot of rules, the pool, no glass bottles. And he was drinking out of a glass, he was drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade. And his kids were in the pool, and he was with his wife.
You know what it is? Right. For those that don't know, this man here managed to inherit? Yeah. His mother's house, or shack. I don't know what they call them. But I know it's made of wood. And many years ago. And so he's lived there rent free for years and years and years. Now, it's okay. I mean, it could do with a little paint. But the whole area looks all right. I mean, nothing special. But anyway, they've got this pool. Now, this guy is so precious. He hates it when there's kids around or anybody that doesn't live in this area around, in the neighborhood. So it's he's going to paint this guy, right? This guy sat at the pool as some sort of ogre now. How dare he be sat at his pool? Because he's already said before that he doesn't like it when the family of the residents come and, how dare they? They want to use the pool. How dare they?
Whatever. They were pretty quiet. They were nice. But here's the thing. And then the mom, her husband was sitting on the other end. You could hardly even see him because he was behind the bushes. And she would just shout something at him every once in a while. Their kids were and we're talking less than 5. These were little kids. Were running everywhere. Okay.
Well, guess what? That's what kids do, especially kids under 5. Yeah, and they're they've obviously come to see their grandparents. They're having a great time. Maybe they haven't got their own pool that they can enjoy in the summer months, but when they go and see Nanny or Nana and Grandpa, they can use their swim pool. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't they be running around? I would be. I'd be like, yay! I'd be dive bombing off the board.
And throwing stuff down. There were melted wrappers of candy on the floor and stuff like that. And so I put my bag up, and I got right in the shallow end. Well, at that point, when I got in the shallow end, the mom got out, and she went over to sit with the dad and cracked open a Truly or something like that.
Yeah, to be honest, if I was in the shallow end and someone like Peter came over, I think I'd get out quick as well. Wouldn't you? You see this coming towards you. It's I wonder if he had his hat on.
and they were sitting back. The little girl stayed in the shallow end, and they just started splashing the hell out of each other. And the one girl, and I'm literally sitting like a foot away. Now, I've said this before. If you're going to get in a pool, you know you're going to get splashed, right? And so I just, at first, I was kind of like, whatever. Well, then they started like literally like splashing me. They had goggles on, and so they...
Oh, no, let's... I can't believe... I tell you what, this guy is the gift that keeps on giving. He just does. You know, I mean, it's, what can I say? So there he is, this big hunk of a man, sat in the shallow end, right? There's these little kids there, and they're splashing, as kids do, having fun in the pool, and now they're going to attack him.
They were like splashing each other because they wanted to see if they could get like water in the goggles. And so then they started splashing me, and they were like, you need goggles. And I was like, you know, I was trying to be nice about it. And the mom was like, this one girl started, she said, we can't get water in our goggles. And the mom was like, I see you. And then she was like, he needs goggles. And the mom just laughed. And I'm like, you literally have left your 3 little toddlers in the pool. I mean, I'm not a babysitter. And the rule of the pool is this is now what's happening. Like, people ask me, there's a lot of grandparents. There's actually not a lot of grandparents with kids in the pool. What's happening now is grandparents are giving their kids the key to just take their kids to the pool on the weekend. It's like, this is like the public pool, right? And the rule...
Oh my God. He's like the male equivalent of a Karen here. He's going to be a Karen at the pool. That's what's happening here, guys.
Is that you cannot, like, people can't be at the pool without the people that live in the community. So if they're going to be at the pool, the grandparent has to be there with them, like the member that lives in the neighborhood. And so my neighbor, she looked at me and she goes, do you know who these people are? And I said, I've never seen them before. And I said, she goes, should we say something? And I said, because the people at the very end of the pool, like, other than drinking out of a glass bottle, like, they were being completely fine. And they were just like, the dad and the mom were just like, the dad was sitting there and the mom was like on a floaty talking to him. And the kids were like probably like 10 and 12, and they were being like totally fine. Like, they had...
Oh, so there were 2 lots of unwanted people in the pool. Oh my God. Can you imagine that neighbour saying to him, shall we say something? Should we get them into trouble? How about you mind your own business?
Had another, maybe they had 3 kids and one of them was a little bit younger, but they were all like, they were being very polite and whatever. But it was interesting because when I looked down there, like, they had brought folding chairs, coolers, like both families had brought, like, I mean, the other family, the little girls, they had 3 little chairs sitting up, like little plastic Adirondack chairs. They had a whole cooler. And I'm like, oh, they came for a pool day. They don't live in this neighborhood. And so...
Oh my God. How dare they? But the thing is, he doesn't know this, guys. It's just, you know, supposing. Yeah, this is all supposition. Okay.
She said to me, she goes, like, my neighbor was like, do you know who these people are? And I said, I've never seen them before in my life. And she said, should we say something? And I said, here's where I'm at with it. I said, I offered my services. So I had offered, and there was like this whole like email that went around and stuff like that. And they're like, we don't need to do that. People know that you're not supposed to like have other people. Nobody knows that. And I was like, listen, my neighbor and I have talked about this because she has come so close to saying stuff to people.
Sounds like you and your neighbour are 2 of a kind. Yeah. I hope you're happy with yourself here. I don't even know where this story's going, guys. But yeah, I'm gripped.
And she's like, no. She's like, I don't care. Because I said, I don't want to be the bitch of the neighborhood. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, there he is. You know, I don't want to be that. Like, and if people are being cool. But like, when you're sitting there, and I like, if you're in a pool, you're going to get splashed by kids. I understand that. But this isn't your pool, right? Like, it's a different story when it's like...
How about live and let live? How about, so you think these people have sort of bust in from somewhere like miles away? Is that what you're saying? I mean, or are you saying, I mean, the thing is, you don't know who these people are. There could be a new granny that's moved in, and these are her family. Anyway, why am I trying to reason with this fool?
And we all pay money to have this pool. I can't go enjoy the pool because somebody that doesn't even live here's kids are in there splashing, right? Like, and so she said that to me, and I was like, I said, listen, I said, I would have when the pool opened, and I offered to like be, you know, in charge. Like, my neighbor and I offered to be like the pool committee, but they didn't want that. They didn't ask. They said, we don't need that. I said, so no. I said, I don't want to be like the nasty neighbor that's telling everybody they shouldn't be here. What am I going to tell them? They're going to pack up all their stuff. And she's like, yeah, I agree. She's like, but I'm having like a really hard time like watering the plants and stuff like that. And I said, well, and so I started kind of.
What a lie. She's having a hard time watering the plants and stuff like that. What a lot of rubbish. Goodness sake. Go and get a life, both of you.
Helping her move the hose and stuff like that. She was really sweet. And we talked a little bit. She just moved in here like a year ago. And so she's really, really nice. But anyway, and the other couple that was down at the end, they were super nice. But like the kids just kept on like, I mean, they kept on going in this basket and bringing, I mean, there were toys everywhere. There was melted candy on the, and I was like, at first I like went down to go pick one up and it was like melted to the ground. And I was.
That's a lie. That's a lie. He didn't go to pick up one of these candies that was melted. That's a lie. Stop lying.
Was like, I am not getting all sticky because these people, like their kids were eating candy and they were just like throwing it down there and the people weren't looking at it and stuff like that. So when they they will put something out about it, and that's when I'll say, well, there were people up there that shouldn't have been up there because they weren't with any members of the community and they whatever. And I offered, my neighbor and I offered to be in charge of the pool committee. You guys didn't want it. So
this is what happens when you've got absolutely nothing in your life. When you've got no family of your own, you've got no friends that you can do things with, you've got no job, you've got nothing. This is the type of person you turn into.
It is what it is. But anyway, so I had told Alex, because he was like laying down again, and I said, I'm going to go to the pool, and I'm either going to be up there till we get ready to go to the, I know there's some people out there that love like the drama of the pool. It's just like, you know, it's a.
No, nobody loves the drama of the pool because there is no drama of the pool. What happened was there were a couple of small kids there, being small kids, and you didn't like it. Tough titties. I'm going to move on because he's getting right on my nerves now. So does he go back to the pool or what happens?
Monn, he's like one of my favorite YouTubers. And I was like,
okay, so we're on to YouTubers now. Right, all right.
Brother starts this week.
Okay, all right, yeah. I think that's the end of the pool story, guys.
How long has it been open? There's nothing on it. I bet it's been open since the 70s, though.
Oh, no.
I mean, it still looks the same inside that it did back then, like when you walk by and stuff like that.
Bit like your home, isn't it? I bet your mother could walk in that home today and everything's in exactly the same place as when she left it. But anyway, guys, that's it. We've got to our 20 minutes. That was the drama at the pool. Apparently, there's an update on the drama. Do we want to hear about it? No. No, we don't. It's boring AF. So, like I always do on the Jan Chats and Reacts, I like to kick off the person that's annoying me, which happens to be this big ball of, what can I call him? He's just so, oh God, just get off my screen. Alright, that's better. Alright, guys. Well, that's that, really. That was all a bit anticlimactic, wasn't it? It's like all his videos. It's like nothing really happens in them. Even when he goes on holiday, nothing happens on his holiday because he doesn't film it. I will say, somebody I did glance here, and they said, look, take us to the pool with you. Vlog it. Love watching you walk around and showing us your adventures. Love you, Peeder. But let me tell you, one, there's no way he's going to show himself at the pool. I've done a pool video. Have a look at it, guys. It's a joke. He sticks his big toe in, and that's it. And as for walking around and showing his what adventures? What adventures? There are none. Anyway, I don't want to get stressed because the Olympics is on. So I want to say, if you did like this video, can you give it a thumbs up and a like? Maybe share it around a bit, and even consider subscribing. And also have a look at my other videos. I've been doing a bit of true crime, which I love. I've been doing a bit of this, bit of that, bit of live streaming, yeah, I did have to take a week or so off because I wasn't very well, but I'm back. I'm back on the road. So anyway, you take care of yourselves out there, guys, because trust me, it's a rotten old world. Bye bye for now.